Ghana Police Service, me come on kete part 2, because first one here, Mrs. Makisiedo. Part 2 Ghana Police Service. Look, let me tell you, Mafia. Say Ghana Police Force will move few and will move few. Some case on be few one. Now, what shall I say as one match? Do you want to say we move few? Ghana Police Service. Let me sit here and tell you the whole Africa. The whole Africa. Police service be any country ever continent we more. Woman Ghana Police Service no. You and you are aware. Ghana Police ni penny it be man command a soldier for Rwanda. Post the Why Juma Yeno ehu and Nima post for ye Juma bi. Omni headquarters for ye Juma bi. Menka omachi sofo bi. Sofo ya am robber. Oh yeah, omachi ni din. Oh yeah, sofo ya odeni no. Asori kese bi wo ha sei. Sa sofo no. No born ne hwene odeni no. Omachi no. Omachi wo mu wi aka so krom ha no sa wo fa wo car within 30 minutes you better say chassis number better say car ne tie you better say rims you better say color you better say bibia o car 30 minutes no mo wi. Yes, within 30 minutes it must be done and done well. It is a what was na wo car ni twam a wo hu say wo de na when we are syndicate bi so a eno so DVLA no must to add register car no nya number foforo it will be kwa DVLA system ni mu no na nya fiata go na car no ye de so na your original owner by Peter aposifo ewo nima here nima so sure bet you say ke wo adwuma wo ye just wo ye becho that's okay much one paper Saturday na na jo ke wo gugrom o ma che o mu nyina Anglophobia kwedi boni was South Africa Pretoria South Africa post for enema mo bebrebe yina o man to anchi akrofo jo mo chokrata Ghana Intelligence Department of the Ghana Police Service some meboy Ghana Police for free here South Africa o makwachi won Friday na najo edo ma South Africa for ma Santana plane maba. You see, this is the kind of people we are dealing with. But my catchers or maybe yembu posi for no or mine in your my papa or my neighbor say no. Number one, maybe a Ghana man penia. Sadi bini si one of my friend police headquarters no. Ebe regional office. Enyefe. You see, and representing Ghana police force. Maybe a Ghana man penia in the service to me yet to actually. My friend force, a Ghana police force. Why won't mean to know my anymore? Nowhere to. Why won't mean the share so now call. Mempe service. Mempe service. Mepe force. Yes, mepe force. Anka, the see one I'm friend or headquarters no, a regional office. Yay. Now the headquarters here regional, baby here regional no. Any district. Ebe chief inspector be office because who call baby a regional commander here no. I say nwamum. I said nwamum. Number 2. Police stations baby we Ghana ha akonya kro munya bi internaso. Akonya o munya bi internaso. No, that be o. Esa Ghana Police Service headquarters no efin kran. Yeah, they are question baby to say central region. Na ya tam immigration service ko voter region. Yeah, na ya ma prison service so wom BA. Yeah, BA tin. woman na ekro no na watoto ade no na oman ni mu na ye de but say Accra is concentrated and choked etu pese wudi ewu a Accra u pese wudi boni a Accra because eyede ya Accra ne kire say a city containing a city AC containing our rascal Africans and their friend Accra. Nyame bo astase e magana bedru ha ye ni kro bia e friend Accra me ye Ghana man penin there the word Accra will be changed immediately. Then their friend Accra. Accra is abbreviation. A city containing rascal Africans. Are we rascals? That is Accra. That's the meaning of Accra. A city containing rascals of Africa. And your friend Accra. And we are bold enough as people to accept this, excuse my French, rubbish. And I remember I didn't birthday. I want to slow down. A chance for me, Baba, didn't birthday. Yamiche. Sure. That's 18th. Oh, me, I didn't sweet to there. November, they are not the Asemo. Eti, Yaji Accra, too. It's what to come here. Say, where are you from? I say, I'm from Greater Accra. You are from a greater city containing rascals of Africans. Are you a rascal? So, Galamsey is a rascal. You are all rascals. And you see, as people, it is not right. Why do you tell me, say, you will crobi a friend Accra? Accra is Casabeya. Is it Ga? No. And Casa, where to be a friend Accra? You real prophecy a friend. Yes, Antene Infante. Any account for in a friend in crying. In crying, Casabe. If you saw a cranny, then you put a few pum in a baby and say, whom say, or we are cranning, but your time and cran for a few pum bano. Not Antony Benage, no. Not Antony Ben and no general. Munkachame, and I must have him. Ah, na Croboni Ben and Age. Na kwapini na kani be na no gina ho hu se enkrafo fipumba ntia famo enkrane enkran. And you see, we sit in this country and we accept anything. No, it will not happen. So Accra is choked. Yeah? We don't respect the Ghana Police Service. Yembu post for okrum how. Ghana penalty mu say met ni CFKM na oni police ni na o helmet e trade blows. Me ye Ghana man pedini so mu a o ma fie biom unwa wia. So ubechi police din na wo so wo de wo hoten na wabono. Hey. Ensi. Dabi emma so dabi. Who we are biom a life imprisonment. Because atade na she police ni no enye ne de o. Even though the nisika na apam and a shano, then to me na what atade ni mu no e your mind dia wo be ko wo ma biom I'm being real. Ghana pen a post for pianka. Me drew a ofanko roundabout overhead nasi ho na post for pianka. And pay a JBC Beba Camp, soldier for the Pion Monsoka. Omupiaka. Ghana Police Service budget $101 billion. And the whole and home say tree. Umpu. It must be done and done well. Now, home immigration 1 billion. Prison service 1 billion. Yay, SEPS 1 billion. Ghana Armed Forces $3 billion. And home say tree. but yenyo sa but adwuma no so aposifo ye wo krom ha no Ghana pen ni petimi nya akukuduro na mema bochenku akowura police station say ya che suspect ti ni ma me ya president mu ina mbeko fie ye be spray mu ina because any pana ya che no wonim de enti ya che no so odifa obedam ondifa ye be ja no so feel say ye gu na nim ase a na wasi wa IGP na attorney general court we take damage ni ye tua ne siga ama no judgment debt ye ne ye kro no na yesi achi Galamsey for her NDC for me kasem chewem some ye class for sa na mo sa padisi pa some ye class for sa me meka ne ya chiro aya na mpesa me kam de ya na ko akoma ho na wo hia me na obu afu me sa na mte mpesa obu fu me na some ye class for sa Sir President Totia Konya so here mafia in the Fourth Republic we J Kufoto nchanya nipa was stabilizing Ghana one more man mu adwo asundwe wo ho o how bi ani ho se sika wo botomo sika ni wo botomo wutimi nama no we pagya wa betri se yenso se yenya aban na dwen ye adwuma yenya president enya se wa broni president what I say president one kasa what was na amanya hodo president say padi ya pese ya besrawo ana ya pese wo besra yen Singapore enya mahama ne ka so pese okoho Singapore president is now say yeah look I am a person me cancel me Osman delegation to come to John Mahama say ya pa chobra besra me brother besra me was Singapore China John Mahama call just about 2 weeks or so 1 week ago through the Chinese ambassador and the catch and say your president is so xiao who person omraha and I said then another message came that president is so person uba and John Mahama trip no different Ghana echo Singapore Ghana in tier 1 city everything was fully sponsored by the Singaporean president China everything is fully sponsored by the Chinese administration. Say it was a Germany president, chancellor, or to the clubs no one sending email say I want to come to Ghana. Now Ghana be do se be ko KTI aka ho. Ntende on ko KTI, Kumasi Technical Institute. Germany president no ba roni aduma bi aye. Because obi antia say what is happening in Ghana. Cause in fear watwe the whole world realized that Ghana was in a ditch. Ghana needed somebody to uplift us from that ditch, from that dungeon. So the world is amazed how John Mahama is handling Ghana now. Even though I am not satisfied. Me catch your plane. I am not satisfied. My expectation of John Mahama, me musa waya ade, but me waya 1% out of 100. I am not satisfied. But the Niama oye no, what the two nana nebudi no wa, 6 million %. As a John Mahama ye emeritus. And another work kg. This is what is happening. That is the reality. MPP for now you aware. Debbie been MPP you before no. Oh me aware. Na president nyamiadom ote say yen saka no. Na o say yen fight Galamsey. Me catch say Galamsey fight no. Just say wo mutime de emra ne ko parliament back. Say yen timi nya Galamsey wo kwayem biem. Na ma dia tum sa afi de aban ne betimi fight Galamsey no. Nyamiadom wo me de ko parliament he parliamentarians no. Bi do nyame wo abaji sika so pass sa amra ne bia ka mo. Eko enche party ya bete free ho nti obi atimi nkoye Galamsey wo kwayem chema wontumi say onkoye Galamsey o Ashanti region onye Galamsey wo Numiri forest na chema wontumi ukodua kobe wo ho ye den ho no free akoya bodamo anti mi facha me wa good to be wa bottom. Aha, what if you are Ashanti region? When do you kube? Ewa atwemamponua. When do you kube? Ewa mampon. When could you kube wa bosontwena wo ye wo free constituency nim. Na we say me free Ashanti region. Makodua nkube ewa obi region. Wa bra wonje farmland bia ho. Den tira okodua nkube no ho. Wa say forest no. Eti enu dead say Mahama is up to something. By your excellency, I never compare komasa wonye fam. For nice from Obi Jimmy Akata say get a person out of your administration. People are fooling around you and you are watching hey massa hey. They can't show play. Be firm. Stand strong. After all then, we didn't fear that way. Now so person over to you, Joe Latte. But the point is that say I John for nice form. No way, Jimmy, no get them out of your administration. Now you to Ghana ha that DC to ho. Regional police commander ho. District divisional commander ho. District commander ho menka se ko. Station officer ho na boys bi etimi asore se wo mo no de tu Galamsey na ya che ye campaigns nti ya bawura police station se ewurade na tuo na wen where were the guns? Ghana Police Service, where were the guns? And you see, you sit in this country and somebody will tell you that, oh no, when it happens like that, you have to calm down the situation. Watch this. Na Canal Bois. Ah, Ghana man penia body dins and NAIMOS danimu. Na yen fighting Galamsey. Na yen ya krobi. Na nipa bochenku. We sorry I see MP. We sorry I see Alhaji Collins Dawuda. And then di animu na omo aye na na. Enti ahati. Collins Dawuda or police station will be. I'm only asking a question. Oh no, what South Africa me yatu Abama no. Ghana ni yatu Abama no was South Africa. Any Collins Dawuda. Yay. MP no sa no ka ho so nka ho or one person. Wo we ko bo chenku ho no. Why na share kutupa? IGP, you must investigate all the police officers in that district. Every single police officer in that district must be investigated. The police focus on women do what you want to jail life among. Huh? Say opa, you be phone. I will be bottom our second. Now police focus on mama 5 minutes on match, baby on your mama. Say no system na wo Ghana ha ne kire say we have me phone na we sim card ne film kra na ede and you be who simple no one say Hwidiem say what you feel that sometime na say SOA me kire wa de kono on we from SOA under the Ghana Police Service on to us obi phone ayira on to us obi the phone na chi sa omukuta ai ababi de abade nenam sa so phone no we dan we akoso ani pe wo fie hoyin to say the party phone no buy. Listen, what am I trying to say? We need to equip the Ghanaian police force, me friend police, me service to a certain level. Ebema police service no me fan say that is how it's been called. It's be ma ho ayakono Ghana ni bia we don't sabeka police no either say ye kum and ye chwatum, and that must be established. That's what I'm saying. Me, if I were the president, it will become a force. You touch the officer, you are dead. Bisa Ghana for America, we are Bema. Let's say America police catch us a pull over. Or person trust for one say good steering wheel no so one say me na me hu we a mistake and you will send back ko for my chest so ko yitu so phone na to for mo say en kate na da ho say den yo our rights of both to okum free ba ye krom ha no we think say police for your moa etibesi na tete onu let me tell you this sa police ni na obi di trotro twifa the sukun wo East Legon be sin ne yes e woni pakro because na sa ka no DSP bi there DSP there na bodwe but sergeant the yankunu tontwene no enti eba ne send the whole police station yes I organize 600 boys now NAIMOS are president of the land at here and that's why I said me if I were the president Ghana Police Service will have 17 helicopters operational helicopters the 3 yeah no she there be a few a woman on room oh yeah operational helicopters the 3 every day woman on room 24/7 where if you will see I know I feel it no on the room it is anka say was aniema na ka samna esi ye e wo ekro ho for say broni krom no ka ba so mo ye before ya tere to kwase din broni krom broni hwan krom na ya te wona kwase asem say e koso na ya hwe na ya say for the sake of peace nti yen release enkrafo na yen form ka safa ma won. What kind of rubbish is that? How I wish I were the president. Me don't me. Eti NDC for munja in krasi for some na mood no. Mamu krasi in krasi for sa. President eyi na numu say 32. Aka say Galamsey no esese jai. What did say NAIMOS for? Wamo per pickups maku 200. To be able to fight Galamsey, me see 200 pickups in Israel. Because oche hina sa so Galamsey e wo ho no, e so che oche hina ko nwana nkasa. Oche hina na ko nwana no, Galamsey e wo oche mam, e so che oche hina ko nwana nkasa. Se fight Galamsey e wo Eastern region, ache mam nko aye 85%. What we pick up 20, 10, 15, 100. We need more to fight it. And NDC form penny for Nankasa to Galamsey. NDC for constituency organizers, women organizers, Kwan Omunu Adriane ko Galamsey site. Kwatman Ponwane nimpotem ko he. NDC women organizers na enu Adriane ko Galamsey site. Mebwa ama Kofi Buate oni soldier 40 bontom mami oye tourism minister ye friend say mamaga otimbi a wakwa kwacheche nkrofo na obi ebiru so place call from Accra say padis ni bo answer obokache national security say mon track it course be a call that particular I feel me we more what him say you be twihwo now what Tantra Hills na say what be dwane a wa bra wonim say national security and police for ba you be tracking all the calls a free Ghana have be about Tantra Hills no mo the operational terms ashim enti bia free ho enkan mo be kan say shijame sa kase wo Ghana ha nyina de ekirese dwane ana pie na omo ba no ma omo de ahyem omo de hyema call bia e free wiase mu bebi aba Ghana call Tantra Hills a ekirese wo free ho kono ye behu na fa ya started tracking numbers no sa within 13 minutes they'll be able to scan 1,000 numbers calls 13 minutes they'll be able to track 1,000 calls. 13 minutes. 1,000 calls. Abraham to face any abecheno. Sa no me ye omde kwache nkrofo na. Womo frɛ womo ɛwɔ sa nkobra no so sɛ munwane no. Omache womu ina nipa 12 ya che womu ina agum. Sese am no ka sɛ womu gum. China ni tenkran. Oh no tetema. Committee 25. No no wetimi aye call. Akɔ hɔ sɛ they are coming so run away. ya kwache China ni so asanka ho but ade a eye me ya ne say Ghana Immigration Service in 24 share kire and omu jenta ankrofo a chiga China for na tu Galamsey say hey controller you got to be careful Maybe I wouldn't mind omoye say immigration for no kwachi di pa ne ba sorry NAIMOS for no kwachi di pa ne ba I see a deporting when you deportation na ya ka to say koto ticket na ko say wan nyebo ni bia say deport China ni free ha na ya de ne kodru China fofora obedem ne life ne nkwa na nyina and you want Immigration Service in 24 krom ha wo mo share China for the scar you no negotiate $100,000 $200,000 $50,000 pa ne o maji na ya ka to say koto ticket enti dipa ne kwa NAIMOS for kwache China 47 womo do mba no Immigration Service ma mo koto ticket no mo koi they are back woman sa ko site to Galamsey why can't we deport them Immigration Service in 24 I'm asking you this question why can't you deport the Chinese people who are destroying our environment why na mantie nya kukudro obi a wote o mamu a wo so wodwene Ghana ho enti wo na wo se all because when we call police station we na NDC youth why ana ya ban abanti yeso betu Galamsey ni bi ye do baby a say security officers and the security agencies say wokom ha ye resource wo to deal with us deal with me deal with the fear tago deal with JB deal with us we are bema kwa America na kwa traona kase so we obi anya America obeko kwa na America na kodi nkwasasem we wo ho how I wish I were now angasa akuru no by the nipa bi o mi adwane me na me catch wo because see baby we ase ko no e before ye jimi no e kosoro dodo it is a ye nya leader or ye very decisive say ya na beko we are na OBCG police station na kai si wa abai di sika to no kwabra ne se me de ade aboka no glass screen no ma papa no ewurade nyakopon by na ke moja enwinu wo no gi intime nje wo rage intime nje wo ye do baby a ho we need to equip and empower our security agencies to deal with stupidity in this country. We need to equip them to deal with stupidity in this country. Ghana pe and drive any more careless and we in say sorry. Me say I no pay me buy trotro green GR me person me ball number for obvious reasons. So you know so the one who abeshe me ni I don't say pie and I me buy ben pie say just sorry. And you want to me bed, but you're fair not to. Hey, IGP, police for and what's important when I investigate them. They tell me cancer police for na BB because politicians and no more grown. O me kwa yi asem na she police forces here. O me yi asem na she police for me can't investigate mu a. I am montema say yes why boni. Said the bear, Ebeba Beda Bonte said, Moody, Ubi and Caho, nothing here, share. When we call yes, then we can deal with them. I feel my can so true. Then you could see Charlotte, your friend saying, Adoque, O2 was Adoque day. More easy boss, your friend saying, Adoque day means Adoque, as a son, ne bag, Edukuta Sojani, ya, Sojani Okuta, bag, no, then to ato. Enya bodam nya jimia ye de ne sojani eje oba bag wa bra wo she uniform na ukuta adokwe mensa ne bag na sojani wudi ho se du afunu na ukuta bag wa bra tuo wo ho sojani ukuta oba bag wa bra wo she uniform modam ya kwa kai say ko smart AD atam is that how to run a country Sadi Abumai. When was the last time you saw, say, America soldier Nikuta first lady bag? We have reduced almost every department and every enterprise of this country to nothing. Maybe I make a madam for be oh the fee. Oh, it's like one me quite a post no. Oh, fufu. Some catch on and tell Wabosono. Peter, post in Nikuta Jabi, Okuta woman a team. Eti, my pa bensa obi a baby, and an eba girl baby a gate to the mammy. Kodu ya ke wa run police atade na soro no ahange wall bi hu ena ogina fufusu na bam 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 me ba na be ka che da pare no sesa no nam se ha me hwe dem nam se ha wo fufu mama me na pie o papa na yere ne to nam se ha madam wa ma police ni wo fufu police officer on duty. Woman now run a tide soro. Akwa so nsan fere. And a police t-shirt no the police crest no bo hansa bom. And odi gina fufo so na team. Or so take akra. No aye the nsan say. And a team. Nam say hey. Police officer who wo fufu. Afeda papa na yena pagya nti no hwemenim. Hey captain na. Nam say no. Woman wo fufu. Police officer or say uniform. Or wo fufu. Really? Ene monfa guy be on board do ya me coordinator with UPS your friend Yaro abranch your friend so your friend Yaro or say ene monfa Yaro mame na say Yaro ho na ma police ni shey uniform wo fufu no Yaro ho na ma police ni na wo fufu. You see, yeah. What is supposed to call a transfer home? Yet we obi near me go about to be 3 weeks. Na car they be come by because police in your car or be rent a car. Na police meaning police for by 8. When money me go about to so togu so because police car they be found no buy. Police car they buy no so ya lacha. Ye polondo near man ba ko de gum ye pia. Start. Ye woy. Amba me tetantra hills on ko ba to me mami. Na me mami nim no so otaba me ho e no be kan answer me ye mumu na ye nya ka akofa police ni niam a okọ transfer. Why are we doing this? Why? I mean why? I didn't hear you sir. Are we crazy? Na obi so ye adwuma on national service was sesa over whatever millions of Ghana cedis. Me mekuo me catch wo who you Ghana skada me chiwa meku me ni sa time na fe ye sad wa court na attorney general Bejisika no file den na file den meku me I will kill you meku all right yo afeti time aje Kufuor ba power na omo wonwumi omo bo GH boy aba ana still lawyer na and then waho me sense man back if you ever catch him so me ra no ordin ba meka no ordin dey am pacho menka sure. In all sincerity, and Nema a course from 2001. ABC 2009. Asutifi abemuno. Fofie na Antoata and a Professor Mills if fee more quantifi. Na Professor Mills per se or twa and near me be a obeton ya na Kufuor yen so. So watch this. Kufuor na started Hwidiem me Hwidiem ho me koda bridge ase as a surveillance person etwitwa videos na cement na ye de Hwidiem no na mfiri Ghana efi China se eba ebedru konongo a na trucks na gina na nkrofo awia omosesa na omode ko nti omokoye adwuma e wo site a empty cement bags no na omode aba ti omote ano a na omasesa gum na kai tudi adwane nti de bia no se China for na omoye Hwidiem no yemfa nse so mo hia be 1000 bags of cement a omunim ade a eba ebeba beduo na be 200 na 800 ayira nti that time na ye wo papa bi wa Ashanti region a friend Derry nye ni din no but the secret name ye Derry DERI iti no say you have to do something. I'm say what do I have to do? And of friend me call office not share me there menye na me call that bridge ase bisa Ashanti region me call that bridge ase and na me fa camera me that bridge na say ade am de call ye bru ni nkate asemo sabe even yewura kuranim koda bridge na se nti trucks no be 9 ebedru ye no eno mu gina na mistake am ye ne se na phone am use no light na so mehu nti bi twa graw camera na ye de ma me no enso kanea but they try bibia e be try very clear try videos ni bibia nti say na omo change na hodo mo mahu flashlight bia say light bi wo nwuram ho na padisi didwa gu me so dwansa side ho me tisi nwuranim no mo di machi minim kwaye nim minim podim. I am only running away. The only thing I had on me was a pistol. It was only a pistol. Naka bullets just 4. 12 rounds, but naka 4. This is a mistake. Na me tobacco I cut 3. But this there about so doso. Add na mura musa. Kope baby nya share. Shahodin din. Sa ye hu akoy by na nka me wuda daada. Me ye sure say nka ekumi kura nka ebesie nka agi kura ho bebi ame wo. Ena ade ache me. Enti na say me raw me first jeans na ka trouser na me raw me first shirt na ka de ye shase. Na me je no gun wura nim. Ene pua. Ena me hear report ni wi no ye teteye ene ye beche ye nya ye wo hoyi na ye che me fry ye the handcuff to winsa wo ma bre Ghana ho ma bre o maybe you don't know ene ye che me kan ho tie ina ye de egu kam e de regional coordinating council say ye yakowia cement ba na wo am penifon de omunim che de ye kogum ewo Zongo police station Fox FM in Chenhwa na ndie din anajono nomba do ya bo we di ni eyi na free hoko sa ayesa ye be yi me nko awo ho a eto be te yiwe kwa aka me nko a enaja ene sa ye ne ya TV wo ho ya na nkrofo ni manim yi a ka ehu sa ye me an ka mba bu mo sal ho akumi ena eto teye enipa 9 and a called jail. I was idea no na ma Hwidiem it me buy. Professor Mills buy no we no obiano no ne ho anekoy. AJ Kufo. Fantastic. Otwaso. Kufo started N1. Professor Mills buy no we N1 no one ho anekobiano on J Kufo ne koy. And what shall the idea Sanka Mills check kakra anka ebia obeye achenkufo kobeye nneema bi achenkufo nye so obeye say insuman da bi ejapade ade bi je oman but Fofia and Twata team and John Mahama bai but Ghana for say infrastructure. And I still say it in the Fourth Republic. Who per president or take infrastructure sia JM we free more and ye and why bam 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 bam. Who per president in the Fourth Republic or manage Ghana economy ye Emma na wona na bank for hwe do achi ebe po acho se beje besia eje kufuo. Who per president so be bo man to yakufado. But Kufota mana or yes when in no. Please. Shall say the real mommy.
That I will be faithful
and true to the Republic of Ghana.
And true.
Arrival of some of the dignitaries. There are Ghana's ambassador to Togo, the former Director General of the GBC, Mr. David Anaglate, accompanied the President of Togo, General Nasube Nyadema. The arrival of the special guest of honor for this occasion, the President of Nigeria, His Excellency General Olusegun Obasanjo, the Nigerian head of state, is the special guest of honor for this occasion. His Excellency General Olusegun Obasanjo, the President of Nigeria. A very powerful nation in Africa. In your short is Bishop Akosisapon of the Catholic Church, accompanied by Archbishop Texin of Cape Coast. The clergy, having prayed for peaceful elections, they want to be part of this historic occasion. So there you see General Anokwelu, and then the campaign manager of the MPP, Mr. Jake Obichebelamte, and then Professor Albert Eduguahin. In your short, he was the MPP presidential candidate in 1992 elections. Professor Albert Eduguahin. Then Professor George Hagan, then Chairman of CPP, then Dr. Rekubrobe, Mrs. Joyce Rekubrobe, and Mr. Dan Latte, alias Domestication, and then Dr. Edward Mahama, Mr. Gusitano, Reverend Brother Pius Ajiman, the Kali Secretariat, a composer of African music for worship, and there you see Mr. Gusitano of the NRP. You see the
Bullshit TV, Papa Aliu Mahama, and na Obano, on Ajia Aliu Mahama, and na Ebano. Nam pesa me Kaiwo near maybe. Share. And near my J. Kufoye or Ghana. I think, sir, what the and so said Mampeninti, we have not had the time to celebrate him. Look, there are a lot of people that walk on Memuha, and near my war, you know, may and China will. And I still say, and I want to repeat, time a Rollins eba ha no obeye esoro ho ene ase ho ye pe one tiase because one me no o me compromised eti say who say omo or yes soro ne ase onye say MPP ni NDC da bi ye pe e coin bi ye papa Ghana ha e Rollins na ye one bet me age achinyi ye wo Ghana ye kebi mami kebi ya membu atoso nan yi mu e coin bi ye papa e wo Ghana ha e Rollins na ye in the Fourth Republic. Number 2, polyclinic bi a hu Ghana ha bi a Rollins na see. Rollins na kofa F cube by free compulsory basic education. And buy. And Rollins and so na Kufuor aye adwuma wa na sepen time on head of state. So he knew Kufuor better than one no so munim no. Enti esoro ho ene aha esoro ho ene ase ha ye one. And one no why you say ba ko kan mo fa nto so ba ko bi esoro ho ne ase ho ye one. Time Kufuor taking over Ghana economy, the economy was seriously fragile. And everybody was aware. Mobi Squad, Ajegum, PAMSCAD, Ajegum, PAMSCAD, Program of Action to Mitigate Social Cost of Adjustment from the World Bank. Ajegum. Everybody knew, said the baby, inflation, then there was no way. Give to me. But it took us half mafu, to stabilize the economy under J. Kufuor. He pick by any baby and Tiasia. A quanimun and Nipa who say, he pick a name. A man for me who say, Yenya obi or memuha. Nemwadi Montigi at Yakache, ya de Kanache. Where Kufuor inauguration. They didn't say I could just all. And you see, I say a 2 year bossy. Now you do Kufuor yastic. They shed the entire Kufuor do she. Because still, free maternal health care, school feeding, youth employment, the problem. Anyone who can say, oh, Boba, and for any so. Eba say, and a K wo. Hey, one woman, you. Sayana would see a chair. One year we am better. How? With all these and near my social interventions, Kufuor de ba ye nyina no. Ke won kwa ba ya. Now I reverse. The first thing, Harry Maguire, Manchester defender no. On what me time in the goalkeeper pa no a man short. No, and this what da ho wine. Me ma me tell you Kufuor that one. Man ya me fa okransi. Ama be nwa do. Na that one. The reality of the matter is that say pobi edna memu atu obi amemu hu say Fourth Republic ma agije Kufuor. Ajono. And today let me tell you, in chinkaso na Kufuor kase na Rollins ni Kufuor ntamo nye e ma ni convention ma hini trance e no mkai na it was a strategy. But the most important thing is that if there's a former president we have to celebrate as our Fiakonaswa, that is J. Kufuor. Rollins ye di ne wan gross ama no wui ade ama Ghana for ntimi celebrating Rollins say Kofi Kredo apreku na che no ye ntimi celebrating Rollins ne say on the ho kwatare Akufo-Addo into poison e one na ado ho no e beteta ne ho bi Gladys Asman ne che no GH means na betwam no Yentimi celebrating Rollins ama team okọ pa kwesi emisata ofi akonwa so adwemponi nti yentimi celebrating no team okọ even monana nabu no ono kura no mo UP for mo tete ho sa na team no okọ untimi celebrating no mo amunim niam fo obeye yenti musuro se mo be celebrate no sesi okọ ayi ase kro bia nwe bi no Ali Muhammad nenam krom ha ya celebrate Ali Muhammad team noko. When was the last time Ghana penny for bo chenku say okwa Professor Mills yere? When was the last time a Ghana penny for shared that say enemre ye adrei ya sheda ya bo chenku ye ko Professor John Evans Fifiada Mills na Madam Ernestina Her Excellency Ernestina Nadu Mills say no one kasa wo him TV so when was even the last time you mentioned the woman's name you refino but you won crofo koma so mo ye Christopher na Christopher wo Ghana ha doson na say ye manyamesum ye de na nyamesum kodanim ono ni first lady Paul ba ya o make sure say Christosum bekoso yi a okra Bible 2 million pieces obeche Bible. When was the last time Duncan Williams kwasra na Nadu Mills? When was the last time Pentecost chairman Nyamecha kwasra na Nadu Mills? Ajnasari, when was the last time? Ahimfie Uwasoro Sam Kwanshankra, when was the last time? Assemblies of God in Pennyfor, when was the last time you went to visit Nadu Mills? But this is the only first lady in the history of this republic. Mumu who say Christosumia Papanti okra Bible de nisika ekra Bibles beche. But Nadu to ho ye be hwe ne saa na team na ye wi ankrofo abetro brofo akese afa Nadu Mills ho. Pa kwesi emisata ne yire ma Matilda otiase batomwa Mame no MPP for UP for wo mu di ni kunu atam sa makunani ada o kan ni kunu tribute di bufu yi obo mpempe. Is that my husband you people are talking about? Adam Rafi den na ye pa kwese mi sata yie no mame no ne bufu ye wa yie na se den na ye awufu som ama pa kwese mi sata no. Say ya me no kase. When was the last time a Ghana penny for? Enya Mahama o. Mahama is done that. But me can Ghana penny for. Mahama is not the only Ghana penny. Say ya kwa kwasra Nadu Mills. Sorry, Matilda Emisata. Meje di yes Ali Mahama na yere no ho anoko. Plus or minus. Kufuati kwa imna ne ono a oya former president the most market kwa Akufo-Addo ntua wo ye minister Kufuor ntua oka wo free minister be di president a wo so ntua nka former president de yese kane oyusuo ensuo yusuo akwantuo any den ebeto abonte. A statement was issued officially from the office of the former president. Now MPP for kwadan ketenkete etwi sorry yi wo mo se aduasa edidi Kufuor atem na niema se nya papa ya aka MPP partner way Professor Duwa hine no timi ye owi poto But it was J.A. Kufuor and the ball coin about the New Patriotic Party. Na yere ya mami Teresa Kufuor no pen ho asem onkasa Margaret Thatcher. Onu na free UK bae e di free maternal health care bae yem fi no. Nobody celebrated Teresa Kufuor. She's dead and gone. Ajmakredu and they introducing one district, one factory. And Akufo-Addo policy. Ajmakredu policy. Time of starting 31st December Women's Movement. That every district in Ghana, every community in Ghana, our population and close to 1,000, they need to have a factory. Na mano etimi ehuri ejina aya brane enye bibi ayo. Me ade ba ko pe na me ni Ajmakredu nya adwen wo ho. Eye sa wom kanri. That aside, look at how this woman empowered Ghanaians, Ghanaian women. Me sure say Marita Tuwei, no share Ajmakredu duku o chinchima. Then any aje so no so ba ye bibi. But we sat down in this country because of politics. Ya share Ajmakredu ewu. Oko ya yere he. Say former president Bem Netiase, apart from Nana Nebu and Kufuor. Aka Nana Nebu and Kufuor. What book Kufuor is there? On my city, no, any dollar now one day, pa, you say cosmetic, Netiase. Yes, so cosmetics. And a Kufuor yeah. Say cosmetics na ma dollar no. Any cedi na ho ode no. Cedi ni be bu dollar no poto. Ada cosmetics na yan kwaso nye. Yey. Say Kufuor yeah ma cedi ni be nya ho ode chen dollar. E me mra ofi abam na ye 1 cedi $1. Na ye say ye cosmetica. Ada na sa strategy na ye de cosmetalize cedi no. Yan fa nkonkoye. Na cedi no enya ho ode biom. This man, we will not celebrate him. Obi aso anu atwe no phone no person interview no. Yet was an team. As a friend Kofa Metro tribute. Atenten akese e okrom ha. Free maternal health care Akufo-Addo ba yogu no. We in the hospital no njaka. People were paying. But Kufuor and the buy. And 1 year nam so say we moto we are. And only kwanya run say here o Kumasi to Mampong. E kwan ACP here. And the rollers here from Nyamransa Junction to Kumasi. Any N1. Any kwanya wa Ghana ha ache. N1 Kufuor. I am afraid. Kufuor. Time school feeding eba Ghana ha. Join J. Kufuor's time. Netherlands are buying Peter Abraham or smart delegation so mumesua. Yes, bisa. Upa ubi an Google. Netherlands. Who Google Ubenya story no. They came to Ghana and number 2 doctor the first school feeding program papa na not ye me refi. Dr. Amakotofo Mr. Chu, thank you. Amakotofo afeni kokoti abase. Ono bansa no waka ne senesi so. No rob rofunugu ho. Because now you'll be a West African country to say Ghana. Even Nigeria was not feeding and Kwadaya was school. But J. Kufuor introduced school feeding. Now me ba bless our primary. Kumase. Did it free? Did it free? Akoda no. Did it free? Where did he find free sir? Capre nim. Me capre nim. That time near war, MPP women organized the Ashanti region, a friend Mary. And America and mammy back could be the buy no fefe bi kokobi rafidi no. And you are no one quarter more tested you na. I said the former president Manibedi. Akufa buy a school feed the Korea say a man when trouble come jaye. Meba e be ka e da ho na e man no aduane man kwada nketewa e demonstration. Na former Ashanti regional minister ono na meni na di fufuo meni ono ne samike ba ansa ne be di fufuo no ono ko nche ho ko no nsuo bi ba ansa oba na obai fufuo na to say yes ke wo di fufuo cause wa no nsuo me and madam for na the boy fu not the table school feeding a man and no aduane no but Jekufo brought it. He brought it. But Ghana for who? You better hosa. And then answer me so that ebi. It's a many abrese. And penny for the biwa. As I say, I should start to celebrate you. If not for anything, Akufo-Addo kura we the president into celebrating no. Nana, I celebrate you this morning. I celebrate you. If not for any way, there is a Kufo London. Sapi Chanbra. Me mamini. That time no man I had a lie for fro. Where there is a Kufo. Right over here. Where there is a Kufo. Ma test na over here no. Oh a guy brutal. Landing about just no a nest. Urban so a guy you. Yeah, Hwidiem dia Hwidiem. Allah da. Hwidiem. Ya betra wo sana Kufo so team. Na area ya betwe pen ni paper. Abetro tribute akese okrum ha. I remember very well time ana Kufo koye winiba ensuo no esoro ho e radio peace e wo soro ho bisa wo we winiba sa winiba water works di break down so egugro afanya markings no marking o say say no ye majority leader bisa say the kro mu nsuo no ye ho den. It was Kufo who started and completed the Winneba Water Project. And yes, say, now ye kwasrowa ye fa opening a konkansa car ni fie e wo nsa right no wall tin white. E to da no ahomache Kufo ba Cape Coast. Na se obeda na ye kwa bi o ahomache be do na Winneba youth kwa. Womo pani bi friend John emso na ye omu leader no mo e konkansa ka e gate ano womo twa no makoto nyum ama former president vice president yes e konkansa ka ene Kufo ye Winneba Water Project na si wo no mumu sa afanya marking say wonu mba ye mfie nwotwe ade na agire ga ye no omo ye hu dai Konyako Water Project. Ejirigaye, Kufo ye wie ejirigaye. Omo ba ye mfie nwotwe, omo ye ho dan. Chebi enso ho Mahama de koye. Mahama de pipe ko chebi. Chebi Water Project. John Dramani Mahama de ko ho 2016. E bia ye me anka me mfa nko because Akufo-Addo ye me rival. But John Mahama na di nsuo no koye Akufo-Addo ba ya chebi jirga ya Galamsey say chebi nsuo no ono akra ni krom koye ho dan
my MPP
edu baby wa ho people were saying say Kufo tu kwan na Kufo tu kwan or the Ghana skate tu kwan or the Ghana skate tu kwan or the Ghana you had no idea what he was doing my MPP biara
onya ahobrase tetina pa ne mumbio
na yesi o tukwan no kufu tukwan 125 Ghana for nya abotre counted the number of times president were tukwan in 8 years 125 enti yesi enti bida we tukwan akwa African countries 70 times nkrofo nya abotre calculate here but now ref say during his time na school feeding na Ghana buy physical ship Netherlands buy yo be hwe yo hu say no ade we ya waye yes ye be bi na Netherlands buy brains kasi em fanye school feeding free.
He is smart, he is unique, he is the
Sakufu entukwan a aka Netherlands buy the sika be ba sa fashe bi free maternal health care, the first ever 25 million pounds. Ghana say I'm free maternal health care.
king of morning shows.
Kufu entukwan anko UK. Anko share queen. And in 24 UK. Aka 25 million pounds. Say the free maternal health care. We ain't hospital free. But we sat in this country and said that Kufu entukwan bebre dodo Kufu we tutututukwan Kufu we tukwan. Youth employment them a catch on me 3 fun ye na free buy. But I never me fine tuning here. The former National Security Coordinator Francis Poku, Dr. Richard Anani, Dr. Kwame Adokufo, Kojo Banredu, Yawo Safmafo, Akabako, the Volta Regional Greek Minister, Health Agric, no who you know. Courage Koshiga, they are those who fine tuned it.
Captain Smart is the king.
When you say youth employment, the first 2 years na buy no, na Ghana buy sika wo. Yes, we had money for free from US.
He is smart.
Because it was marveling. That time na Wakabush, George Wakabush Jr. So no baha. Rollins the time, Bill Clinton baha. Kufuor time, George Wakabush baha. Atamesu kwa wana bai. Barack Obama baha. Edu nana na bunku aswa Oba vice president. Oba vice president.
I don't think so.
And George Wakabush Oba Ghana no who's not so no. I remember very well. At that time, no man $10 million say, yeah, from fighting malaria. And again, all this shame, say youth employment and so. Said a bed in you very huge. Oh, I buy so. To check records, no. That is why the very moment I buy no exit, pressure bar Professor Mills so no. Because that Sikana Bush the buy and near the piano. No worry. It's a Professor Mills so. Acquire here be fufro. It's as a baby, as a denture and a drum. Drama by 2012, 2013, and or done in the year Jida. And John and so, and teacher Japan. Nere Mami Lodina, more share the successor a time Muhammad here. We in the Eurofima equation, no fairly.
He is smart. He is unique.
Edu ba bi na kufa dum kwa Japan akopɛ moa. Wo mo koduru ye catch on say. My hello Lodina. Lodina. And no dey ahemafo ekɔ Japan. Ansa okɔ negotiate ye. E ma sika ba ye for Jida.
He is smart.
Every time na Jida jigu ye no Lodina dwalai. Oh, call meeting be as a coco Canadian.
Captain Smart.
Summit in the Minka.
The king of morning shows.
Kufuor brought it.
He is smart. He is unique.
What's your Fourth Republic in one? Abanya one retooled GBC. Pa AJ Kufuor. All the equipment came from Japan. No more equipment. We have found Denon. And a Kufuor cracked Denon. do go Ghana Broadcasting Corporation. JB, what more fix ya maybe kai, e bi gu hwa na dada. Yes. Who say? That's right. Equipment na. Jay ku for kraba e den on equipment na buy no. Na Voice of America kwa ni say equipment ni bi. Don't worry, they find that. Kra ne niam bebre be gu GBC. What more fix ya maybe kai. Omo jaguwa me bia pro still a bi shisha da kama pro say we use that enye ye but we'll sit down and watch Kufuor to die. Where Buckingham Ejana Daruma
So
Daruma until is in Ejina hono J Adaruma
I don't know.
Who down we you say na quiet which chim more help you say you have to go so here. Let the group of you, the other people here, you also have to sit there, and those who are very close to the president, you would have to follow the president, but you cannot walk here. You got to be on the left flank and then on the right flank, and please allow the president to. Yeah, that director fine. When this one down. But we'll sit down and watch Kufuor to die. If not for anything, even though Dr. Kwame Kufuor, Nada Roma, na Chede, na the defense ministry, this was a by a white time they see Ghana defense ministry. Kofi Annan Peacekeeping Center, a one time, Jay Kufuor. Anglican College here, Kumasi. If you bring Kufuor, see what Modometri cinema, Muye, oh, the fear bem, Yamba Anglican Secondary School Mubium. Obia bedim fie wotwe
Wani
Jabi de mitufri Kumasi jano Kufuor emergency ufri Kumasi e ba na hot say and look me tomorrow I am talking about Jay Kufuor
Razi
and a remember history be I wanted that any nyama bi Kufuor ye wanted that. What can I say? Rollins and Kwana and Bufu ya 2 blow. Kufuor de 1 2 blow. But cabinet to Jalai Kasayama. I'll tell you the day and date. As I meet in the course. And it's about time me makache wano pay. If not for anything, Nanado with the president. So Nananebu, I celebrate you this morning.
former president.
Sorry, former president. I celebrate you this morning. Jomama, men more Nanado etrimode, men kase wentua. Obusuma ketua. Minima dia Akufo-Addo hu ye o Mahama ne Kufuor ho. Bibia wo ho bia sese otua bia no, wentua ma wo.
Bibini ni pao.
Wentua.
Bibini.
Sa sika ne sa video si a producer e bo nyina no. Nyame ya adoma. E kina ye beka ho asem ye. Anje. Fade me. Why am I in a to chain? But this morning, I want the world to know, say, Mahama we 4 years we are, no, 28, and you bet me a measure no. But kosi say, Mahama be we in fear 9 we me at home, so I didn't fear what you know. You remain the best president in the Fourth Republic. Because Mahama only the 8 years, we did 4 pay. 80 odi we are na fe ye hu say we dim fie wotwe na fe ye de ato ho ne ye hunu. But as it stands now, you are the best president and you remain until the Ake. And Mahama su wi a mama ye tena ho no no so wu nko melody na so wu nko dabi we should celebrate them. Lordina Foundation or the first lady on the first lady we we see hospitals more than 4 mba. But the Lordina Foundation but it's a chrome hasa once we team no Nanado, I celebrate you this morning.